good day to all. My name is Mr. Roshan Antony Coelho from the Department of Hospitality Science, Polaris College, Mangalore. So, the topic that I'll be dealing today is rainwater harvesting. What is the use of rainwater harvesting and why it is important in our day-to-day life and why we should implement the rainwater harvesting system in our houses. So, what is rainwater harvesting? So, basically, the process of collecting and storing rainwater in a scientific way and in a controlled manner is termed as rainwater harvesting. So, what are the reasons for the shortage of water? So, mainly the first reason is the population increase and along with the climatic changes that are happening right now, and also the industrialization as well as the urbanization. And also because of a lot of population, we need a lot of space to occupy. And when there's a shortage of space, what do? Is we fill off certain land and area where water accumulates, and thus we are again shortening the span of water. And another problem is the deforestation as the day by day the trees are getting cut off. This is also leading to the shortage of rainfall as they help in getting maybe they act as a barriers in preserving moisture as well as in getting rain to that particular place. So all these things account to the shortage of water. So what is the benefits of the rainwater harvesting? As we know that rainwater is the ultimate source of fresh water and also helps in overcoming water scarcity. It also helps in preventing flooding as well. You might know in various parts of the world, sometimes due to high rains, the rainwater gets flooded off as well as the dams too get filled off, and thus once again the water is sent out in a very harsh and a very vigorous way. So when we try to retain water within our area, we once again prevent the wastage of water running around in and around our place. So this is why we can help in also preventing floods as well. And next, rainwater harvesting also is very simple to install. It is that you need not need much technology, just some basic things, and you are done with the rainwater harvesting system. So why we need to rainwater to be harvested? So surface water is inadequate to meet our demand, and we have to depend on groundwater, as we know that we are mainly relying on the main source of water, that is our groundwater. Some people have their municipal water which is timed. Once again, we cannot use it as and when we want. There are certain time limits put by the municipal governing systems, as well as groundwater we cannot use every now and then because at some point of time, especially during the summer season, we have shortage of groundwater as well. So this is because of this, these are the reasons that we need to once again refill the groundwater by using certain rainwater harvesting methods. So what are the methods of rainwater harvesting? The first and most famous form of rainwater harvesting method is collection of rooftop rainwater, then is construction of seepage pits, construction of check dams, recharging tube wells, construction of ponds and dams, and erection of bunds. So you can see a picture depicted over here. How do we collect the rooftop rainwater? So you can see once the rain starts pouring down, as there's a lot of surface tension between the water and the roof, a lot of water gets accumulated, and as well as the olden type of house, as you can see the picture over here, the one with the slanted roof will also have a lot of surface area with the rainwater, and also as it is in a sloping in a downward position, we get a lot of water from there as well. So all this water is collected in a trench or like a pipe-like structure where it is sent through a series of pipes, and it is basically sent to the water storage tank either on the outside of the house, or maybe it may be built underground as well. So this water storage tank has several layers of filtration systems as well, where the water is filtered in various manners, and once again the same water can be used back into the household. So this is how we can use or accumulate rainwater and once again use and make purpose of that water for our domestic use and others uses as well. So another method is also construction of seepage pits. So basically you can see a concrete pit has been made where it has a large storage amount where all the water from any area, maybe a low-lying area or any kind of area, is directly sent through it so that it refills the groundwater or recharges the groundwater. Once again, nature itself will act as a purifier through the various levels of sand filtration. What we say, it's a natural filter. So it gets filtered over there. Once again, the same water has been stored in the underground, and the same water can be once again used for domestic purposes as well. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of the rainwater harvesting? As the first advantage is it's simple in construction. You can just you need not it's a one-time investment. You need not break your head on it or your as well as your wallets. So it is a very simple construction. But what is the first disadvantage is that vulnerable water quality. Now thing is, whenever we store water, we need to see the amount of water quality as well. For example, recently in China, they tried to store a lot of amount of dam water, which resulted in a very catastrophic event. That is, all the dams in and around China started to break down because of the water, downfall. That is basically rainwater exceeded the capacity, and all the dams, some of the major dams broke down, and it caused a lot of what we say flooding in that area, resulting in loss of life and other destruction to the property as well. So this is one disadvantage, that when we store, we need to see how much amount of water is getting stored, and when it reaches its maximum potential, we need to make sure that the excess water is somehow utilized or sent off somewhere else. Next advantages is that ease of maintenance. As I said, it's a one-time investment. You need not to break your head on it, as it is simple in construction. You just need to make sure that the pipes are not blocked by any kind of debris. And the next advantage is that systems are flexible and adaptable. As I said once again, you need not, there is no much, machinery involved there, just using gravity as a main source and some piping and the main water storage tank. So all these things are the advantages of rainwater harvesting. Now, under disadvantages, water supply is a climate dependent factor. As we know that basically the rainwater harvesting will only work during the rainy season. So this is one of the advantages, that we can only utilize this water during the rainy season. Then storage capacity is limited. Now this term once again depends on the type of house as well as the organization. In a very big institution like a hotel or be hospitals or colleges, you will find a very large amount of storage capacity. But when it comes to household storage, it might be very less, because we cannot construct a very big rainwater system, I mean storage system, inside the anywhere near a house or even underground, as it might be cost effective. So finally, what is the conclusion? So in densely populated countries like India, we live in, where the population is exceeding day by day, even we are close to beating China as well. So the demand for water goes increasing. So that is why we need to make sure that everyone adopts the rainwater harvesting system, so that our future generation is also able to utilize these methods, as well as preserve nature, and also help nature in battling the scarcity of water, as well as for the human beings. So with this, I end my topic. Thank you.